Hello, hello, hello. I am Dr. Karen Hills Pruden, a career elevation expert for female middle managers seeking senior leadership positions. I am excited to be here to talk about converting chaos into success. First, I need you to clear your mind. I need you to clear your mind. I want you to repeat after me, if you will. No more, I'll do it tomorrow. No more buts. No more ifs. No more it's too hard. No more I'm too tired. No more waiting for it to get easier. No more putting it off. No more I don't have enough money. No more I would if I could. Ladies, this is your year. No excuses. Make it happen. Now, converting chaos into success. I know a little bit about chaos. You know, every woman has a story, and I am certainly no different. You know, type in the chat if you remember your first love. Yes, type in the chat, no excuses if you remember your first love. My mantra is no excuses, make it happen. So when I say something that resonates with you, I want you to type in the chat, no excuses in all caps. So going back to this first love, I remember my first love. He was 6 feet tall. He was always impeccably dressed. He wore suits and dress pants to school. He was fine. Yes, Lord, he was fine. You know, we dated all through high school and during my senior year, you know, I could not bear the thought of departing from him, going off to college. And so when he asked me what I wanted for my birthday, I said I wanted to get married. And so graduation was in June. 2 months later, my birthday in August, I was married. And life was wonderful. I was married to my first love. I was married to this individual who I thought was fine. And I was a woman in love, and we'd had 3 beautiful children year after year after year. So for 3 years straight after I got married in July, August, and September, your girl was popping out babies. I was a woman in love. My life was wonderful until my life was not wonderful. When my marriage ended, my children were 3, 2, and 1. You heard that right. Absolutely. My children were 3, 2, and 1. And so I had a little bit of chaos in my life. Absolutely, I did. And so to me, chaos is any distraction that is important and powerful enough to sidetrack us from reaching our goals. And so that is my definition of chaos. And so Dr. Willie Jolly has this quote that that I love, love, love. It says, a setback is a setup for a comeback. And how many of you know that although my marriage did not work out, that was a setback that set me up for a comeback. And so I set out to get myself back on track. I wanted that college degree that I gave up for love. So I'm going to share with you the 3 things that I did to go from a teenage bride to Dr. Karen by converting my chaos into my college degree. And although your chaos may not be the same as mine, the information that I'm going to share today is going to be very helpful in any situation you find yourself in. And so the first thing that I did was I was real with myself. I assessed my current chaos. You know, I was now responsible for three whole human beings. They were ages 3, 2, and 1. Yes, you heard that right. I had three children who was not even school age, who required daycare. And so if I was going to go to college, I needed help. And so I had a mother-in-law, and my mother-in-law was a stay-at-home mom. But other than that, my mother-in-law loved her grandchildren, my children. And so my mother in law helped me out by keeping my children so that I could go to college and put my life back on track. And I don't know how many of you are out there are mothers, but um, the bill for daycare for three little ones, 3, 2, and 1, two of them in Pampers, would have been pretty hefty. And so my mother-in-law was a godsend. You know, I before I made the decision to return to college, my mother-in-law and myself, we didn't get along a lot because she loved her sons, and she had three sons, and her sons could do no wrong. And of course, no one is perfect. We all do wrong from time to time. And so we didn't see eye to eye a lot of times. However, if I had thought about our relationship and not allowed her to assist me when I was trying to convert my chaos and get my life back on track, then I would have stood in my way. I would have stood in the way of my blessings. When you are converting your chaos, God will turn a foe into an ally, and everyone is an option. And so I want you to stay focused and keep your goal in mind. Now, chaos does not just show up in your personal life. No, not exactly. It can also show up in your professional life as well. And so professionally, I was told that I would succeed my boss as a director, and that was the next position in line for my career progression. So I was very excited about that. How many of you will be excited to know that you have the next position and has already been allocated for you? And so my boss was due to retire within a year, and I was told that I would succeed her. So I was happy about that. My boss had been with the company for about 45 years. Yes, you heard that right. 45 years with the same company. And so now she was looking for retirement. And so the first year, she started passing over tasks and responsibilities to me, saying, here, you're going to be responsible for this because I'm going to retire next year. And so I eagerly accepted those tasks and responsibilities because I was excited about getting that director position. And so then we moved into year 2. Yes, you heard that right. Year 2. So she did not retire that first year. Year 2, now she was not even speaking about retirement. And so I eventually got the hint. At about the 2.5 year mark, I decided that she was not ready for retirement. But however, I was ready for the next level in my career. And so I sought employment externally outside of the current organization that I had been with for 14 years. Yes, you heard that right, 14 years. And I actually sought employment, and I got that job. You know, sometimes you have to make a detour in life. Sometimes, your chaos may require you to step out on faith. And so your chaos may be a little bit different from what I experienced, but I do really believe that you can use the same methodology that I used in order to get myself out of the chaos. So I assessed my current situation, and I utilized allies who were willing to assist me with my problem. And my situation was that I had three children who required daycare, and so my ally was my mother-in-law. And so whatever it is that you must confront in terms of chaos, just know that you have to confront it, and you have to make the choice to deal with it, and you have to be able to deal with it to realize your goals. And so after I assessed my chaos, I had to reimagine my original plan. You know, I could not go to college the same way that I would have been able to go to college had I went to college straight out of high school, because now I was three little human beings mother. Yes. And so I needed to reimagine my plan. And so now my chaos was that I was a full-time college student working a full-time job with three children under the age of 5 years old. So my life was quite different from a younger Karen who may have went straight to college from high school. You know, chaos had me up doing homework in the wee hours of the night after my children were gone to bed. So some nights I never even went to sleep. Yes, I had to take the 5 hour energy drink and drink some coffee and stay up all night just to get the papers written and the assignment completed. But you know, my forever president, Barack Obama, said that change is never easy, but always possible. And so I kept that in mind. And so, although your chaos may be different, you know, you must adjust. You know, what chaos do you need to reimagine? You know, is it giving up, you know, maybe expensive car payments, or maybe stop shopping, or maybe going back to get that degree? You know, you must convert your chaos into a choice that works for you. So we have assessed our chaos, and then we reimagined our chaos. And then next, you want to execute by every means necessary. Now, notice, ladies, you know, I am a female career coach. Most of you know me as the career elevation expert for female middle managers seeking senior leadership positions. I said every means necessary, not any means necessary, because we always conduct ourselves with respect, with morals and integrity. But every means necessary means that when you reach a barrier or obstacle, you figure out a way so that you can keep moving on course towards your goals. And so when I finished my bachelor's degree, you know, I was right back in class working on my master's. And when I finished my master's degree, I was right back in class working on my doctorate. So I stayed focused, you know, and just keep in mind though, even though you're focused, chaos is sometimes never far away. And so let's talk about your social life. Absolutely, social life. We all have one, right? So just know that when you are reimagining your chaos, accessing your chaos, you cannot, and I say cannot, go to every event, every party, every family cookout that you are invited to when you are pursuing your goals. Your priority is to achieve your goal. Those type of events are time suckers. They are goal derailments. They will sidetrack you from reaching your goals. And so you want to ensure that you stay focused. You want to ensure that you do not allow social events. Your family is going to be there. I don't care what they say, how they say it. I went through that as well. You know, I went through situations where my family was like, you know, it doesn't take all that, but yes, it did. It took all that for me to say no, and for me to buckle down to pursue my goals. Because now that I am Dr. Karen, my family has a lot of respect for the fact that I did keep my head down and stay to the grind, to pursue my goals. And so, you know, I want to share with you that, you know, when you already have a full plate, do not, I repeat, do not add distractions to your plate by trying to do every social activity that you are invited to. I had to decline many of activities that I really wanted to go to, but I wanted my goals more. And so you'll need to assess what do you want more? And so that will help you stay on track to convert your chaos, because you want your goals more. Myself as a full-time mother, full-time student, working full-time, I didn't have any time for any distractions. I'm not even sure how I was able to juggle all of the things that I did juggle, but I was blessed to be able to do it. And so you must pursue your professional goals by any means necessary. And when I made the decision to look for, a job outside of my employer, I did that by using my vacation time, to interview for other opportunities. A speaker that I really, really love and I follow him all the time, and he's just full of wisdom, is Les Brown. And Les Brown says, accept responsibility for your life, and know that you are who will get you where you want to be, no one else. And he is not saying don't accept help from others, because of course I've just said the opposite of that earlier. Use your allies. But what he is saying is that if you allow activities and others to distract you from your goals, then you are to blame for that. And so hold yourself accountable to accomplishing your goals. I said no to partying and went on to get my doctorate degree. And again, social events can be distractions. So in closing, I want to share with you, you can convert your chaos into your desired goals by one, assessing your chaos, by two, reimagining your chaos, and reimagining your original plan, how you're going to achieve your goals, and then by three, executing by any means necessary. I am Dr. Karen Hills Pruden. I am the career elevation expert for female middle managers seeking senior leadership positions. I help women demystify the senior leadership role. And I do that through coaching, through book publication, through workshops, online classes, group coaching, and individual coaching. You can find me on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Clubhouse. Um, and my website is drkarenhillspruden.com. That's Pruden, Pruden. I hope you found this information helpful. I certainly use this information to achieve my goals, and I also use the information at other areas in my life. I am signing out for now.